Hey there. Hello. I hope you're all doing well. This is another glass of sparkling carbonated water. It's very beautiful. You can see all of the bubbles. Okay. This is the 13th glass. And by the time this empties out, I'm going to be sure you'll be falling asleep. And so, let's get on to this video. So, I'm going to tell you another dream imagination story of a dream that I had yesterday. And it's about somebody showing you some video and things happened. So, you'll be imagining this in your perspective. And so, without further ado, let's start dreaming. You are now dreaming, so close your eyes, and let's pay off your sleep credit card. So, your dream starts. You are at a restaurant. It could be any kind of restaurant, as long as it is not a fast food restaurant. And it could be a steakhouse, a luxurious restaurant, or some sort of restaurant in a world-class hotel. So, you're happily sitting at a table by yourself. The server has been giving you food, and you're starting to eat your main course. And you are eating, and as you're eating, you see a girl. A pretty girl. And this girl is very pretty. And she comes up to you and says hi. Hello. And you respond, how are you? She then says, pretty good. I just came here to see you because I want to show you this really cool optical illusion. And you get interested. You tell her, what optical illusion? She then talks to you and says, well, there is this video that has been going around. And if you look into it, you'll see a shift in reality. And so, you have decided to watch the video or whatever that is that she's going to show you because you're very curious. You're very curious to see the video. So she then says, alright. She moves your hands, whips out her phone from her pocket, and finds the video, and then says, look into this video and stare at it for 30 seconds. And so you tell her, what will happen if you stare at it for 30 seconds? You kind of wonder. And she tells you just a shift in reality. Just stare at it for 30 seconds. And so, she then shows you the video and tells you to watch it. And so, you ready? She says, yes. And so she plays the video. The video starts. And as you see the video, you see that it shows a first-person view of a hallway. And it seems like this point of view is moving very, very quickly down a series of hallways that seem to go forever and ever and ever, an infinite hallway. And this hallway seems to never end. And whoever is filming this is moving super, 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 super fast. It's as if someone is running faster than Usain Bolt. Like someone moving so fast at around more than 50 kilometers per hour down a series of hallways straight down. And there are doorways separating it without any doors. And this hallway, you notice that in the video, the hallway seems very, very distorted. The hallway seems like it is deformed in some way. Like one side of the hallway, the left side, seems to be misaligned with the right side. Like this one has like a weird angled wall. And it seems to move a bit downward, the floor. And the right one's, the floor seems to move upward. It's as if the hallway has been sliced in half. Down like this. And this part is like lower than this part. It's basically some hallway with some deformed qualities. It's really hard to explain it. Some sort of glitched hallway. And you run down. It is someone running down so fast. You can't really process. You can't really process what is on the side of the hallway. All you remember is like white walls, red carpet, and brown lights. You don't remember. You really do not remember. This glass is not empty yet, but it is certainly going down very fast. Let's refill the glass. We got it nice and refilled. Now, you get to see more of the fizzy moments. So you are watching and staring into this video as the girl asks you. And it seems like you are slowly being absorbed by the video. The hallway is like zooming in really quickly. It's moving fast and fast and fast and fast and fast and fast, really fast. And then as you are staring into it, you don't really pay attention to what's around you. You just blindly stare in down the middle of the video. Alright. And as you stare at it, at this video of someone going down this seemingly endless hallway, you notice something happening. And you cannot even react. You don't have time to react. And now, you get sucked into the video. Your entire body somehow flies into the video. It's as if the phone that the girl is holding has turned into a portal, and it sucks you in like a black hole. Like a black hole. And now, it seems like you are now inside the tunnel or hallway. Now your eyes, your entire vision is engulfed. You don't see the vision of the restaurant anymore. And now you are inside the hallway. And it feels like you are running, but your legs aren't moving. You are moving involuntarily. You cannot stop. You're just moving down the hallway at a stupidly fast speed. Let's zoom in quickly on the bubbles you could see of the glass. It is fizzing. Let me change the light, because now you are transitioning into some sort of alternate dimension. And you are moving so fast, the hallway has turned from a reddish color to a greenish color, and the hallway seems to be more old-fashioned. And you're moving so fast, involuntarily moving so fast that your vision is becoming more blurry, so blurry, and all of a sudden, without warning, you are now back at your desk in your room, sitting at your chair with your computer in front of you. It is off. You've thought you have woken up, but you look over there at your table. You see a piece of paper. A piece of paper. And you notice that it is a receipt. The check, the bell, the tab. And it is from the same restaurant where you have initially started. And you think to yourself, maybe it was just a dream. You know, in your dream self, you have been to that restaurant before, like a while back, and you ordered from that food from there before. But then as you look at the date and the food you've ordered, you notice that it is April 12th, the same date where you ordered, and the food that you've bought on your tab is the same as the one you ate. It could be anything, but it shows the same food. You can't be dreaming, but now you're still in your dream world. So, you feel that something isn't right. After a good minute or so, you feel like you are uneasy, and slowly you start to feel that somebody is watching you. like you're being watched from somebody, but you're inside the house, you're all alone. Nobody's there. Alright, and I had to kind of rub my eye. There's something in my eye. But yeah, okay. And it is very, 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 very eerie feeling. And somebody is feeling you're being watched. That's when you hear a door knock. Knock, knock, knock. You hear a knock at your front door. And you are upstairs. So you hear somebody knock at your front door. And as you are thinking about it, you try to sneak and check who is outside at your front porch. So you quietly go downstairs and you make your way to the living room, which has a window that has a view of your entire front porch. And as you peer through the blinds of that window in the living room, you notice that nobody is there. And you kind of think to yourself, maybe they're just teenagers trying to play ding dong ditch, and so you ignore it and you do not open the door. So, you are now calm for a few moments, but that short moment of calmness is disturbed when you hear some creaking noises coming from the area above the front door. And you kind of think to yourself, maybe somebody is climbing up the porch, the roof of their porch. And so you think to yourself, maybe someone is trying to break in. And so you quickly go into action mode, into defense mode, and try to grab a weapon. For some reason, you happen to grab something else. It is not a knife, but a flashlight. Just a flashlight, but something special about this flashlight. It is the world's brightest flashlight. You don't know why you grabbed that flashlight, but you know that it is the world's brightest flashlight. And so you are taking that flashlight and you start to make your way up the stairs, going step by step. And as you make your way to the top, you then make your way to that room, the washroom that appears to be above the front door. It has a window that is directly attached, directly above the porch, or the roof of your porch. And so, you go into the washroom, you quietly go inside, and you don't even turn on the light of that room, because you want to ambush them without warning. And so you are inside the washroom, and the blinds are closed, thankfully, and you start to prepare and expect the worst. And so you inch towards the window that's closed, and you move your hand closer to that string that controls the opening and closing mechanism of the blinds, the pulley. And as you are moving, you touch the string, and you get ready. With a flashlight on your other hand, you brace yourself. And a count of 3, 2, 1. You pull down a pulley, and the blinds shoot way up. And right as the window goes up, you shine the world's brightest flashlight. And you aim it directly at the window. And what you see is something surprising. What you see is the girl, the same woman that you've met at that restaurant. The same girl, the same pretty girl that has shown you the same video of the strange person running in first-person video, in first-person form, down a series of infinite hallways. And the girl seems to be standing at the roof of your porch. And for a brief second, the flashlight transformed from the room. It's like the flashlight made the room turn from a near pitch black room to a fully illuminated room where the walls are right, everything is bright white, and all that's left is the window, because you have the world's brightest flashlight. And the flashlight, as you aim at that girl, for some reason, the girl flies off the porch. It's as if the flashlight is kind of your weapon. You aiming that flashlight has caused the girl to fly off like that. It is like light is blowing her away, and she flies off so violently, but in slow motion. And as she flies in slow motion, everything freezes. You don't remember what else happened, but you know that things have happened afterwards. And as she flies off, you somehow got teleported back to that restaurant. The same restaurant where you started ordering, where you first met that girl. And you are still finishing your meal. And you're still yet to be receiving your bill. And you tell the waiter, "Did I sleep?" And the waiter says, "No, you've been sitting here for a long, long time, for 3 days now." And everything kind of you forget everything that else happened after the moment where he says you've been here for 3 days. Everything seems to forget itself, and the dream goes away, it blurs off. Not goes away, but it kinda goes blurry. You don't know anything else that happened. And you eventually wake up. Taking the last few sips of the glass. And the glass, the 13th glass, is now empty. So, give this video a like if you've gotten your tingles for this dream imagination video. If this gives you tingles, I hope this video gives you the opportunity to sleep. Ease off your sleep debt. And so I make ASMR formatted videos, from dream imagination videos to backrooms related series ASMR, and also some miscellaneous ASMR formatted videos to help you pay your sleep credit card and everybody else's sleep credit cards. And that's my goal for this channel. And so, I'll see you in the next video.